Hello, it's Dominique. I want to share with you the project I worked on yesterday. I worked all day on it except for a couple hours. I did other things. I don't do just this all day. And it was supposed to be a really small project. It was a custom order for someone, and then she had a small budget, so okay, I can do something cute for you. But it's, I kind of made my spines a little bit bigger than usual. This is a flip album, so I made it bigger, and it was fun. I was practicing new interactions, and then you know, just having fun playing with the paper. So this is the album I made. So my friend, she has a friend or a cousin, I think, that's Cynthia, that had cancer, and pretty soon in April she will be having this day where she's going to be told that she's cancer free, and she's going to ring that bell, you know, that thing that they do. So she wanted to make her beautiful album talking about her and how brave she was for the whole process of her chemo and all that. So I thought these papers, she wanted pink, so I said, okay, I love these papers. This is the paper collection from Paper Studio called Boho Vibes. So I had the 12 by 12. I had the few sheets left, quite a few, but I still have some left too for another project, but not that much of the nicest papers, but still. And also I bought this 4.5 by, oh, I have it here, I can show you. It's the 4.5 by 6.5, so it'll give you an idea what the paper looks like. So this is a little pad here, and they had these small cards, which I really wanted because I didn't have many cards left from the 12 by 12 paper pad, and they had all those nice papers, which some I didn't have in my leftovers from the paper collection, so I was pretty happy that I could use those. So I want to show you what I made. So this is a folio, I call them my flip albums, but it's kind of a folio trifold. So you have a spine here which is about 2 3/4 inches, and here about 2 1/4 inches, and the front here, I put the paper, I used some burlap on the edges, some ribbon here. I put a couple of stickers that are from the Paper Studio as well, and I thought they really matched. And I made the cross stitch for her name, and then I made kind of this arrow here because it's Boho, and also little hearts because she really loves her, I think it's her cousin. And here I had one of the little tag from this here, the one that had the tags here. So I took the small one, I popped it on to board, and then I glued it on a piece of a little larger piece of paper underneath, and I put some flowers, some crochet flowers that I made. This one here I made too, with some lace and some paper flowers and some blings, and here another paper flower. And I made this cancer support ribbon. She wanted to have the ribbon, of course. So here on the back is just this plain, and I put a couple of stickers here that really matched the paper. So I'm going to show you the inside. So she wanted pink, so I kind of insisted pretty much on the pink so that she would see a lot of it inside. So here I made a file. This is a 6 envelope file. I had made it in a tutorial earlier, and I thought I would use it. And the way I made it, I was making it in a tutorial to show how to make the bottom expand, but she doesn't need that much expansion because there's not that much room, you know, like she couldn't do so much. But I said, okay, I'm going to use that one because I don't think I'm going to be using, if I need another one someday, I'll just make another one. And here she has I'm going to use a paper here to show you. So there's a pocket here that goes all the way up and down. And also she has a card. Every page has got an on-page pocket. So she has this card here, and it goes right there. And I use a lot of the little white enamel string rows of enamels, pretty much. They're not blingy. I didn't want to put any blingy in there. And here on the third cover, I had just made this mat there. She can put a photo, but it's not really a place to put a photo. So I thought I would make a tiny little file. You see that file here? Little file that I made with coin envelopes, which I cut a little bit. It was a little longer, so I just cut it here. And I thought it was so cute. This is something I want to do in the future. A lot of those coin envelope files. So she can put little cards that people give her, whatever. So here it has 3 sections, and it has 2 pages that flip like I usually do, and I made it different. I made them really big, like the page here is really big, as you can see. So the first page here, again, she has a non-page pocket here, and also I made the pages as envelopes, but it's so tight that I decided I'm not putting any card in there. So it's just double paper, which is good, it's solid. And she already has this pocket here anyways to put the card, so might as well just leave it that way. So it's just very nice. This is the title of the album, so I thought that it would be nice to put. I had this one left over from the 12 by 12. That's the size that this one is. So there's a magnet here, and she has a photo mat here. Here she can put little photos if she wants to. Whatever, maybe it could just stay decorative. Don't need to put photos everywhere. Large photo here. Here she can put a couple photos, or a large one maybe that she can crop a little bit on the bottom. She can do journaling here. And there's another, okay, that's the 13 face page. Photo here, she can put a photo here too. And she has these 2 here, and large one here. This paper was the favorite of my friends, so I decided to put it here in the center. So that's the 13 face page. I added 4 in there. 2 flaps, so that's 4 faces. Here I made a journal book, so she probably has a lot to say about her experience, and maybe she would like to write a little bit on this one. She can put a photo here, and then another one right here too. And I used the stickers from the paper studio that really matched the paper collection. Also here she can put a photo if she wants to. Here, photo mat, she can tuck it underneath. That's behind that's the base of the page, and that's behind the book, the journal book. Here, of course, I had to make her, well, here also there's they all have a one-page pocket with the same card. So here I had to make the waterfall cascade, of course. Cannot go without it. And this one I decided to just glue here because I didn't think of wrapping it. And I think it's just the same. As long as your last card, which is the first here, as long as it doesn't bump on this strip of paper here to hold everything on the page, then you can have it glued all the way there if you want to. There's no problem, because nothing goes underneath anyways. So that's why I glued it here. Here again, on page pocket with the same card. So you turn it here. Here she has this nice interaction with the card that goes into the gatefolds. So here I made a different card. I decided to make the regular card that I see, this one here, with from Claire, Claire, my creative spirit, and I added an extra flap on the top. So I thought it was cool, and she can still put something underneath here. Tuck something in here, like this. So she can put quite a few cards in there, photos. So that goes in there. That's to hold the door closed. And when you open the door, I didn't do anything fancy in there, just a pocket, because and this one here, so you can tuck a little ticket something here. Didn't want to overdo it. I think I had already overdone it, so I stayed simple in some of the pages. Here, this one is interesting. It's a new interaction. So I have used envelopes, just the one. No, I had used the large envelopes from the paper studio that I cut in half. These are the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these, the bigger ones, are the medium size or small size of the envelopes from the paper studio. So here you can tuck a photo. After you close this waterfall, this opens here. So they can put a photo in there. Photo here. Opens again here. Photo here. Photo here. And then it opens again here. Another photo here. Photo. And then she's got... And she has access because I just glued the center inside so that it could expand on the sides. So that way it's easier to have access if she puts something small in there. But I would suggest she puts something at least up to here so that it's easy to grab. And I wouldn't put it all the way down. I would leave it there. And there's an on-page pocket right here too. I didn't put a tab on this one because it was not going that far. It's easy to grab. So that's this one. It's pretty interesting with all those envelopes. You have the waterfall and you have the flipping pages with the pockets. And then the last one is a large pocket. So I had made something similar in the a couple of albums lately that I've made. You'll see it when I show you the album I made because I made a swap with Rosa Kelly. You'll see that there's a big construction of envelopes at the front of the book. It's in a folio. I made a folio at the front of the book. It's pretty interesting. I can't wait to put that on. I'm just waiting for her album to come so I can do that. And here, so this is the last section. So here again, I have this little card that goes in there, the tab. And then there's a pocket right here. So I put this extra card I had from the paper collection, the large one. And this is magnetized. So it goes here, photo here, photo here. And then again, photo here, a little pocket there. And more photos. And then a belly band here. Maybe I should have put a stopper here. I'll put some blings here so it stays there. Nothing too thick because I want it to close. So just a little row of blings, just like this. I think it'll do the job. So that's what it is. I finished it. Happy, happy. I'm going to give it away today. And hopefully she'll be very happy. And then the person that receives it will be even happier, hopefully. So I think it was a cool project. And I hope you liked it. If you did, you can click on the thumbs up button. And you can subscribe to my channel. I have more videos coming. There's a tutorial series coming very soon in March. Maybe a little later, maybe mid-March. So if you want to watch it, it's Tim Holt's small folio that I'm going to make many interactions in there. So you have to see that because it's going to be very used. Like, take advantage of all the folds that there are there. So watch it for sure. And subscribe and click on that little bell so that you can be notified every time you get a video. There are lots of French video, but there's still a lot of English videos as well. Small projects, share videos, and then also small tutorials. So check it out, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.